Good morning, dear lookers. I am from Sudan. You see that nowadays our country is passing through difficult matters, and now the armed forces is facing a plot against its country. And according to our constitution, the armed forces is defending our country. The mercenaries which came from different countries, from 5 countries, which joined the RSF, the Janjaweed, are fighting against our regular forces. But thank God, our forces have beaten them completely. And now there is about, according to the last calculation, 64,000 of the mercenaries have dead. They have dead. And about 29 have fled the battlefield. Most of the mercenaries have escaped from the battlefield when they discovered that this war have taken a long time. And the money they had received from the Janjaweed isn't quite enough for them so as to stay for long, because they see that they want just to stay for a week or a less time and then come back to their countries. But now we have entered the 5th month. It means that we are resisting this plot, and our armed forces are giving lessons to them by the time. On Sunday, the past Sunday, our armed weapon have teached the Janjaweed a lesson in the armed weapon. When they tried from 3 sides so as to enter the armed weapon from the south and east and west, but they have been beaten. They have left about 756 dead, and about 4 brigadier and a captain have been arrested, and so many military cars have been destroyed. And now they are weapon, and now they are weeping, and the weapons are completely destroyed, and they have fled the battlefield. They dream so as to enter that place because they want to take all South Khartoum as their place. And now from this armed weapon, we are going to advance to the south. We are going to retreat back, or to take back the reserve forces place, and also the Taiba camp. All these important places are going to be back nearly. And those who fled the battlefield are going to be followed by our armed forces. We are quite sure that time is standing beside us. And the Sudanese popular people, the Sudanese people, and those who are standing by the army as the majority of Sudanese, they are supporting it. And now they are volunteer from different sides of the Sudan. About 1 million volunteers are coming inside Khartoum. They are going to be distributed inside the capital so as to save it and to secure it. And by the time we are going to be able so as to clean all the areas and all the houses from the hidden persons from the Janjaweed who are taking these places as shelters so as to hide from the army. And also it is time for us to announce for those and to declare for those who are supporting the Janjaweed to come back to their conscience. You are Sudanese, and those people are foreigners. They want to conquer us. They want to beat us. They want to take the power by force. You have to know this fact. And those who give drugs and ice for our children, small children, so as to join the RSF, they are going to be sorry by the time. You have to know this. Sudanese people are very aware, and all the people now have discovered the plot, and they know their role very well. And in spite of those people who are planning for the RSF so as to milk the Sudanese forces, they have discovered that the Sudanese people are surrounding their armed forces. And this is what they bet on the past on the Sudanese people to stand by them. But unfortunately, the Sudanese people have stand fully with the armed forces, and now the oppositions have no place in Sudan. the FFC are out of our country and they will never get a room inside the country. And when the peace come, we are going to take them to courts. They are going to be judged, sentenced by our magistrate, Sudanese magistrate. We take this opportunity, we seize this opportunity so as to congratulate our armed forces in all places of Sudan, especially in Khartoum and in Niala, for their beating the mercenaries, and also in Khartoum and every place in Sudan, because they are doing all these honor works so as to save our country. And it is our time also as Sudanese to work as investigations for them, to give them information about the enemy so as to know where they are settling and to capture them. We are very happy to announce this. At the same time, we see that the international organizations, especially like the Arabian University, the African Union, must say something about what is going on in our beloved country, Sudan. The United Nations have declared their word, and we thank them. So we are waiting for our sisters and brothers to stand by us also. And also we thank our neighbors, especially the Egyptian, for their standing beside our people when they open the borders for the Sudanese refugees to enter their land. Also we thank South Sudan and we thank the Chad for their humanitarian aid to Sudanese people, to the Sudanese people. It is our time nowadays in the rest of our Sudan so as to go back to the agricultural areas, to take care of planting, to take care of our animals, so as to support our armed forces in Khartoum and other places, and also to avoid starvation in the country, because now it is autumn time, it is agriculture time. We need so as to work here and to fight there. So we ask Allah to help us, and we thank people, free people for their standing by the Sudanese people. And we also promise the world so as to give the free world good example for freedom and sacrifices for freeing our lands. God bless you.